Good morning. This is Mr. Popo of the highest order. I'm gonna be doing one of this streams early in the morning right now. This is a new game. I have not played it at all. This is my first time trying it. It is called Grapple. I don't know what to expect right now. I just barely got it. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, so move with the jump. Oh, we got the first level down. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this the Spider-Man way. Oh god. This is turning a little bit harder than I thought. Respawn. Checkpoint. It's telling me how to suicide right now, but I do not want to suicide. Ah, goddamn. Okay, this is pretty tough. It's honestly pretty tough to focus on this one right now. Shit. Alright, let's try it again. It's not a bad game. It's just gonna take me a long time before I can beat it. That's what we're doing, is practice. Shit. God damn it. God damn. No. Fuck. Oh, this is difficult. This is pretty difficult. Let's take a look around. Okay. Let's try to have patience. There's a speedrun mode in this. I am no speedrunner. So yesterday got a little bit drunk at night. It was pretty fun. Other than that, it's been pretty chill lately, you know. Not too much to do. I've been doing a lot of recordings, almost like maybe 3, 4, like about 5 a day, if I can. I'm trying to get as much work as I can on this. And beautiful, perfect landing. What is this one gonna be about? They just tell me to keep going now. They know I'm good at this. They know I am decent. Ah, man, come on. Ah, I didn't get it. This is pretty hard. This is kind of hard now. It's getting a little difficult. I just have to get under it. There you go. I like how this has all the constellations. They look like constellations. I don't know which ones they are, honestly. I don't know their names. I don't even know if that's a real one. Could be just whatever one, random one they made. Ooh, fuck yeah. Ooh, nice. Yesterday I was doing some Expanda Bros. I beat it in about 30 minutes, the DLC. It wasn't that difficult as I thought it would be. Well, I say that because I actually was doing good at it. After a while, I was before that it was pretty fucked up because I did like 3 recordings of the same game plus an extra one of some Sonic Mania, and they all fucked up. But now hopefully we can get some good footage. Good footage. I'm not feeling too energetic right now. Just just trying to get some recording done. But as the game goes, I'll get into a good spirits. Right now I'm just a little tired, little not tired, but just kind of like still waking up. Woke up like at 4 in the morning today. Couldn't sleep. That's about the only issue I have with drinking. Sometimes cannot sleep for the life of me, man. Like you know the feeling, right? It's like if you go to sleep drunk, you knock out, but it fucks your REM sleep, so you don't really get the most optimal sleep that you can possibly get, even though you knock out pretty quick. So it kind of fucks your sleeping. I was actually like, what the fuck? It's amazing. Drunk is good, but fucking hell, it fucks up your sleep. That REM sleep is what everybody needs, you know, so you don't have to feel like shit the next day. It's the moment when you actually feel rested. And what's playing on the background is Stephen Colbert. Colbert. Oh, and by the way, today, whenever you watch this video, the fire that happened in London, the apartment building. I'm pretty curious to know what's really what was the thing there that actually happened. Because it seems like from what I was reading, it was a building full of Muslims, and I guess somebody made like a hate crime, and then they just burned down the whole building. Why I say hate crime or race, whatever, is because there were also people there that were not Muslim, and they got fucking killed. You know, they apparently there were people jumping off the building on flames, falling down on the ground. You know, it reminds you of a 9/11 kind of. That was the difference they were making. And I kept reading further, and they were saying, how come the twin towers were falling down, and this building that is on flame and everything, all like fucked up, it did not explode? And everybody's like, well, that's how you know it was an inside job. The airplanes didn't make it explode. They actually had bombs already planted in there. It was that was the type of discussion they were having. Oh man, this is actually fucking great. Ah, that's reset. No, yeah, but it is kind of fucked up how it happened. Like London keeps getting shit thrown at them left and right, non-stop. It's been almost like 2 months of just shit happening to the poor fuckers over and over again. Now is this shit. The thing is this, that ISIS keeps claiming on stuff that probably wasn't really them, and it was just somebody doing it, and then they take all the credit for some bullshit that they didn't even fucking plan. That's where it's like, you know, it's just fucked up, you know. Fuck. Like you have these fuckers just claiming, yeah, we fucking did it, it's ISIS, but you know, nobody. This is like those old war tactics they used to use, where you know something would happen and just take claim that you did it, you know, and then everybody will be like, oh shit, you know, you better not fuck with these guys. and for all you know, it might have been just some pissed off citizen, somebody who lost, somebody from in an incident at some point. So there's a lot of factors involved into all this shit. Ah man, I have to start from all the way back there. Oh no, it's just right here. Lucky me. No, but yeah, it's an interesting thing that's going on over there. Not in the good sense, but I mean, shit happens in the world, man. And I mean, recently there was a congressman. This morning, I mean, the congressman. I think it was Virginia or somewhere there. He got shot. I don't really know if he got killed, but that was pretty fucking interesting that happened. Yeah, it was quite the show. It was just gonna be like this quote unquote historic game between some Democrats and Republicans in a baseball game. But and they said that somebody came asking if there were some Republicans there, and I guess this guy came and just shot that one guy. He was planning actually taking down more people with him, but he only managed to shoot that guy. Like I said, I'm not sure if he died. I don't know if the congressman died. I didn't really look into it too much, because to me, I don't really give two fucks too much about congressmen. Like, my condolences to the family, but don't really give two shits about them. But it's still it's news, it's interesting since shit is happening right now. And this little thing, I don't know if you guys ever played this game called Mercury HD. Came out on the 360. It kind of reminds me of that. There was also another one where you had this little ball and it would just be on these platforms and you would just jump. This is going a little step further because you have the grapple mechanic and it's kind of like this slimy thing that's sticking. But if I think I want to look up that one and see if I can find it. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do for me, so I can just stick on any side of this. I like it better than the other walls, at least I can see on the other side. Feels like feels more pro. Oh, okay, wait, I don't think I can stick to it. Let's speedrun this level right now. There you go. And we're getting it. I'm amazed that I'm getting this. At first it felt fucking hard, but now I'm just fucking confident about it. Also, okay, so you grapple there so you can stick through it. This is actually makes it easier. Makes it way easier. I don't think this added a layer of difficulty. It made it easier for me to maneuver around the areas now. Other games similar to this, I'll say, are the Blob. The Blob. I don't know if you guys play that one. It's like a blob, and you're going over a city, and you just have to move this blob and paint the whole city. It's like in a mini open world. It was for the Wii. There were two of them, the Blob 1 and the Blob 2. I like both of them. Both quality games. Regardless of your age, they were quality games. You had a good time, you had fun. You were just painting over shit. Everybody has a good time when they're just painting over shit, and it's relaxing. It has that little therapeutic thing to it. Kind of, I guess, why some people like to do the art. They and coloring and all that. So if somebody decided, hey, we gotta make some books about the gradients and saturations and all that, because it's really entertaining and relaxing, and it's pretty helpful for whatever you're doing. I got it. Okay, here it is. No. Okay, I died. God damn it. I think the game, oh yeah, there was another one that I remember now. It's called Marvel Madness. That was the Sega Genesis one. You go through this like obstacle course area, and what you do there is you come on, let me stick. That one was a hard game, Marble Madness. Pretty difficult. That one is like I don't know if any of you did it, but I did it as a little kid. You know, I would have marbles and I would create like an obstacle course for my marbles. So I would make sure that I would mess with everything in the room, and then just I would just make this thing roll down, kind of like how you see when they want to make something work in a very overly complicated way. Like, you know, you have something, it hits the little skater, and the skater has maybe a pair of scissors, and they cut through a rope, and the rope does something else, all just to have one little function. That's kind of like how I used to make my stuff. But you know, it was just a marble, and it was going through the little obstacle course because I used to like stuff like that. It was the little military in me that liked the obstacle courses, because I used to go to like a Catholic military school. So the whole place is very militarized, and it was interesting. It was an interesting experience. It was only for you know, it was all boys, and I mean, I don't really. It was okay. It wasn't anything that, you know, you really would like. Not really a lot of, I guess, almost, you know, it sounds bad, to be honest. You know that I'm saying it. It's like, holy shit, do you went to a Catholic school? Did they booty tickle you? And I'll say no, they did not booty tickle me. Fortunately for me, I do not look sexy like that, so I didn't have to go through any of that bullshit, because it's a school for only guys, and you don't really have anything other than your group of friends and yourself, and hope for the best. You know, hopefully, you know, you maybe turn gay, maybe you didn't, and if you didn't, man, it's fucking good for you, man, because you didn't have to go through that bullshit. Because in those schools, man, you know, shit would happen, and you know, it's just how it is. It is how it is. It's like prison. That's technically what I'm trying to say that my school was. I mean, most school systems are like prison anyways, but you know, this was all guys. If you have a lot of fucking issues in a school where you have girls, just imagine how fucked up it is when there's only guys. Most people don't really think about it like that, but shit, you know, it's fucking fucked up. It's all guys. Like, the fuck you do? Literally, you just had to wait. Like, that's all we had. It was like, for some fuck wait for some of these events where you could just participate in sports, and that was the only time where you would see any women. They were festivals. If you want to think in terms of like anime, high school festivals, that's exactly how my school had them, but it was the Hispanic version of everything, and they were fun. Yeah, this stuff was really fun. Haha, I got it perfectly on this time. Yeah, they were kind of like you see them in anime. If you have any anime fans, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know, you have like everybody's wearing uniforms. We would all have to wear uniforms. That's the type of school I used to go to. It was all uniforms. So, you know, the girls would come in dressed up with uniforms too, you know, skirts and all that. We guys, we were wearing our like brushed shoes. We would fucking make sure that they were like shiny, because that's how it was militarized, like I said. So we had to make sure that everything was perfectly fine. And every morning we would have to wake up. I would have to wake up, and I would do my shoes, and I would make sure that they were fucking neat, and it was interesting having to do all that stuff. It wasn't fun, to be honest. You know, if you think it's fun, it's not fun at all. It's pretty annoying to have to do stuff like that every fucking day. You wake up and you just take a shower. Literally, the whole lifestyle, it was very militarized. Wake up exactly 4 in the morning. Just wake up right away, eat some food really quick, just brush my shoes, clean them, make them fucking shiny, make sure they were black, make sure they were super clean. I even had to wear like I think there was a point where we were wearing ties, I think. So you have to go to school wearing a tie, so I had to learn how to do that, which I honestly my parents would do it for me. I wasn't really in that school for that long, that much time in it. It was only maybe probably like 12, 13 years. That's as long as I was in it. It was a fun experience for a little bit. Ooh. Damn. But yeah, so I'll make one more level. I'll pass one more, and I'll take a break from this. I'll do a second part just because I don't want to really. Ah, man, you son of a bitch. So I have to. Oh, okay. So that's what shift is for. So you drop with shift. Oh man. Huh. Woo! Huh. Okay, so those are all the gameplay mechanics. We don't really have to add anything more to it as far as the buttons go. We have the grappling, we have our dropping with shift, we have the jumping with space. That's pretty much all the gameplay mechanics you can use in this game. After that, I'll you know, it's gonna be just the levels, and this is a very big game, a lot of extensive levels. I know how these games are, so it's gonna get a little more complicated. It requires a lot of patience to be able to do some of this stuff. It looks kind of easy, but trust me, it kind of like it takes some patience to be able to figure this shit out. It's not about figuring it out. It's just like, you know, the grappling. That shit can be a little bit annoying. Jump is so good. I just heard Arnold Schwarzenegger has a very small penis. Our hero, man, he has a small penis. Hey, he still defeated the Predator, man. That, like, I was reading on a forum. There was a picture. Over 75% of married couples, I mean married men, say that the Predator is still more satisfying than their sexual relationship with their wives. I was like, holy shit, you know, it was just a funny thing, but it's like they literally said that the Predator gave them more sexual gratification than their wives could ever provide for them. That was more thrilling for them than fucking attempting to do their wives. At least the movie, you know, you kind of knew what to expect from that movie. But your wife, man, huh? Ooh, women, if anybody's listening out there, just take it. You know, just give it to your man. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's just between you and that guy, man. Just be nice. Let him go in. You know, and all that. Or you know, if you're a young guy, you know, just be nice, man. Just enjoy it. Like I said, it's all about just having a good time. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We're in a time now that nobody should be so uptight about sexual stuff anymore. We're literally going through the closest thing we're gonna experience to maybe having a World War III. So I'll say enjoy as much as you can right now, because at some point, for all you know, I'm sorry, but you might end up actually getting drafted if we do end up having a war. I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna be like that, but shit, at least enjoy some of it. You're gonna come back like baby boomers and just start making babies left and right, and that's pretty much what's gonna be it. That's what it was after the big the Great War, the first one, and but I think it was more for the second one. I think the second one made more baby boomers than anything. Ah, ah! This level is owning my ass right now. It's killing me. That little jump, you gotta time it perfectly. See, you see that? That's what I mean with these games. They start to get very. You have to be cautious, really slow. You have to keep a slow pace. And I am gonna try to do this one, and maybe I'll do. Now I'll just finish with this one. No need to complicate myself. Okay, I got it there. Ah man, there's nothing there on that side. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. This is it. This is Sparta. Oh, by the way, the E3 was amazing. Sony owned it. I'll say Sony owned it. You got Monster Hunter. If you're not a fan of Monster Hunter, I don't know what you're doing here, man. This is shit. That's the shit right there, Monster Hunter. Everybody needs Monster Hunter in their lives. If you do not like Monster Hunter, there's just something wrong with you, and I understand, because it's a difficult game. Not everybody can pick it up. It took me years to finally get the hang of it. That might sound retarded to a lot of you who actually played it, but yes, it took me years to figure that shit out. Because every fucking game would change. The pacing was different. Now we have the 3DS one where you have all these flashy moves, which it looks like that's what they're doing for Monster Hunter World. But I'm just mostly concerned about what they're gonna be doing with the. How do I do this? No! Well, I got a checkpoint. I ain't tripping. Don't trip. I'm more concerned about what they're gonna be doing with the open world, because I really do want to know that. It looked like it's expensive and massive, but I don't know. The thing that made Monster Hunter was the fact that you have like these little areas where you can go and hunt, and the change of environment used to be very radical. And in this game, if they want to be adding a lot of different environments, tropical environment, and you know, Iceland, if you want to be like putting something completely different, volcanoes, you know, all those volcanic formations and shit like that, it's gonna require a little bit more of space to put all that stuff around and make it look like it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, there's monsters, but at least the environments have to make sense to some extent, because these monsters need to be able to have enough space, you know, to. They're animals pretty much, and the way Monster Hunter I always liked it is because they treated their monsters like legit animals. You know, they treated their creations with some respect. So when you saw like some monster, it had like a background story. They have like what they eat. You figure out what they eat. You know, you know what they like to do. You know that every it's like Dark Souls. You know, Dark Souls. I mean, Bloodborne took note from this. Dark Souls did too, where you could break body parts and it will give you other stuff, and that's what I liked about this one too. It was it was that, you know, that aspect that every monster felt like it was real. It was really there. It could be real, like it could have existed at some point, or if you wanted to make it, then you know it is possible. That's what I liked about it, the possibilities on it. It's too many. It's too many. And usually when you have a monster that shows up that's a badass in another game, they make it a sub race if people like that enough. Son of a bitch. So most of the monsters that you've seen that are fucking tough, they eventually become self-racist, their own self-racist. Ah man, this is difficult. I just need to do this. I just need to do this. I'll focus this time and maybe I'll get it. A little bit of focus won't hurt me. Sometimes you can't really be talking too much. That's all I had to do. Okay, so I just didn't have to do shit. I forgot that I have shift. I can drop. I can always just drop. Fuck yeah, I got it. Okay, so let's go up. Let's be careful not to drop. This is gonna be a little tricky here. A little go up, go up, go up. Yes, yes, thank you. So this is gonna be it. Now, where is... Oh, that is down there. Okay, down there. We got it. Got it. Well, I am gonna do this one later. Let me just exit right now so you can take a look at how many I've done right now. And I also want to notice, I want to know how many I've done. So I've done 14 levels. Okay. There's a time trial, there's a speedrun mode. I don't have that. Literally the speedrun takes about an hour and 20 minutes. I do not have the patience to do that. I've only done 14, so you know this one's gonna be taking me quite a few parts. I'll say maybe 5 parts. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Popo with the highest order. I might change my name later, by the way. I got some names that I was thinking about, but right now I'll stick to that one for now. Yeah, but thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Popo with the highest order, and you just watch Grapple. Thank you and have a good morning.